Hi, guys. Let's enter Middle Earth, shall we? I am in the second tower of Minas Morgul as we work our way up the city, beating the snots out of the undeads and stuffs. How do I? That for sure. For freaking sure. Sell some junk.
Let us not tarry.
Yes, let us not tarry. Sure. We'll not tarry right now. This is me not tarrying. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the quests we've got that I think yeah, they're in the current circle that I am in. Which is there. So we're going to head out and to the right into the next tower. And probably skip all of these for now. Because we have enough quests in the circle complete. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Ooh, I'm getting close to the next level, too. Good evening to whoever's joined me. Move my microphone a little bit. The next tower that we have to make our own is that one, which someone must have just gone in because the door is open. Rad Elenath, the Stargazer's Spire. If you've never done these quests, and the odds are reasonable that you haven't, you work your way up through the city by taking a tower on each level, giving you access to sort of move between the levels. The level of Mervale. Mervale. More or less harpies. What the hell is going on? What? Why are my... That's why. Aha. I fortunately remembered. I was wondering why all of my attacks and stuff are missing. Because I respect overnight. Not intentionally. Not while I was online. They redid our traits and took them all away from us. Let's see. The might. I don't remember if I had that or not. It's going to take me a second here to respec. I don't remember what my spec was entirely. apply all those right now. And well, I was going to say everything's back in its place, but not quite. Setup skills have 5%, so 25%, yeah, bonus metal is good. Actually, I'm not sure. Metal isn't really that big of a problem. Where metal is occasionally a problem, but I don't fix it usually by using the builders. Attack mitt, not that interested. That's a good one. Murdered by pirates is good. Out of combat run speed. That's always a good choice. Strikers. I don't think I need that, but we'll see. We'll come back to it. There we go, and specialized in the fulcrum. I am not. I am specialized in the other one. Need 3 more points in other ranks of the fun. Okay. Strike us 1. Yeah, I'm just not sure that's a big advantage. Big gain, so to speak. Weakness. Go ahead with that one. Got a lot of points left. Specialized in the fulcrum, specialized in the maelstrom. Finesse. Critical rating. Supply all those. A couple more goodies added in. And now we've got 36 points left to spend. Sure, might. Supposed to be scaling at this rate, so yeah, fulgurant strike. That is the interrupt, right? Yeah, that's the interrupt. 10-second reduction in cooldown. Down to 16. Better for group play. Bear with me here. Gonna have to make sure I get trail food. Points, huh? What's over here in Fulcrum then? Yeah, I do want that. I want at least to have the ability to taunt. More bit seems good. Anything good enough in the next? Cooldown. Attack speed. Wish I'd taken a little time last night and made notes. I have the evade, right? Yeah. So that'd be a big boost to critical whackings. That one? That one. Because 90,000 critical rating should be an increase of about a third, so an extra 8%, something like that. Oh, I'm not going to get any more points. I'm not going to have enough points to spend. Got 9 points left. Let's apply all these. And we'll drop points. Fulgurant strike. Give me the cooldown. Submit. Sure, tactical mitigation. Why not? It'll do for now. Thanks for sticking with me while I went through that. I had forgotten today that they were doing away with our or requiring us to respec by refunding all of our bonuses. So clearly it's not my fault. I blame them. Beat up. I hope everyone's Wednesday, hump day, has gone in an acceptable fashion. Back feels okay right now, but then it felt okay last night too, until pretty late in the stream. After that, I was kind of messed up. I have secured the first floor of Barad Elanath. Let's go up. Spent a good part of last night after the stream laying down on my back and trying to stretch it out and reading instead of playing more video games. Old man falls apart. News at 11. Kids, just stay young. Trust me, just stay young. She stunned me. Wow, that was a nice stun, too. That's like a 6 or 8 second jobber or something. Fortunately, she was already dead. Just so many Miraval, but I am a professional badass. Don't try this at home, kids. I have secured the second floor of Barad Elanath. Next up, the 3rd floor. Spoiler. That's that blocked? No, it's not. Got more Miraval. And thump, 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 thump. Alright, take care of them. like one more prowling around who needs thumping. Like a boss. Somewheres. There she is, the Overseer. Hey, Toots, how you doing? The tower is secure. Lareth will hear about this. I'm sure she will. Yep. And here's a ranger once again to take credit for what I've done. He's talking about how we did it. Tell me about it. Come on. You're going to say it. I know you are.
Take heart, allies.
We have secured the
I
tower.
sense a shift in the winds.
You ain't secured shit, Jack. Hi, Rog.
A task for you,
Radrog. Radrog.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
That's true. But faith in bazookas will. It's good to see you, Burkett. Thank you for helping us secure the Tower of Barad Elena. Damrod believes my time in Agarnaith has best qualified me to deal with the threat of Lareth, the Stained, and her minions. I am glad you have also come to this circle of madness, though the name is ill-starred. The Glyphs of Insanity!
Let us hope you bring glad tidings,
Complete quests
friend.
in the Circle of Madness. The British band? The heavy, heavy sound of madness?
We have reached another tier of the
Dr.
city, my
Radrock.
friend.
I just did, but if you want me to talk to him again, I guess I can. Okay, Radrock.
I'm
Listen to
quite happy
Radrock's
see
story
you, my
in The
friend.
Red Sky
What
Darkens.
has happened
Red
since
Sky
we last
at
saw
night.
you in Argarknife?
I'll also take
Faith
that one.
alone will not stop the enemy.
And sure, tell me now about your tale.
My story begins at the camp on the edge of Argarknife. You know the one.
Lovely and scenic Agarnaith.
We were tasked with keeping a watch on Saragost. Things had been mostly quiet for a while, though I was beginning to grow tired of the color red. And then, one day, the sky began to darken. I thought it might just be a passing cloud, but fire on.
What in the name of the Valar? Radrog, look! What is... Oh, that's probably not good.
Then the sky was filled with Miravile and bats, as far as you could see. It was as if the gates of Saragost burst open, and all the inhabitants flooded out.
Oh, I don't want to be under
Fire
all
and
that many
I
bats.
Headed to Saragost as fast as we could.
Lovely and scenic
And when
Saragost.
we finally entered, we found the entire fortress emptied. Not a living soul inside. Well, save one.
Well, living souls, not necessarily a big deal in Mordor. Got a lot of places with no living souls inside. Viznak? Paddywhack? Give the dog a bone? Theron and Radrog. How are my favorite subjects? It has been a while since our last adventure. I thought you might have gone home. Ha ha ha! Subjects? What do you mean? King Viznak. Oh well. Since the Blight Lady and her gross children up and flew the coop, I have declared myself King of Agarnaith. That means you're my subjects now. I apologize, Viznak, but we are about to leave as well. We must follow the Merivale and inform the others of their movement. That's King Viznak, and I forbid you from going, subjects. You're the best bodyguards in the kingdom.
Fire Faron made quite a sour face when Visnock said that. It still makes me laugh to remember it. But I think I know what Visnock truly meant.
Apologies, great King Viznak. But we are already bound to serve a different ruler, one who has also just claimed his throne. The new King of Gondor? That's right. His name is Elisar.
I wasn't sure.
Viznak was silent for a
what was
moment.
going on
I wasn't
in
sure what was
that
going on in that tiny goblin brain. Fine, subjects. I give you permission to return to your Elisar. I will find my own brand new bodyguards who don't already have kings. He's very well spoken for a goblin. I have to give him that. Farewell, King Viznak. I am glad you finally achieved your desires, my friend. But I imagine it will be lonely being the king of an empty kingdom. Dude, that was kind of mean to rub that in, Radrog.
We then left Argarnaith and followed the Miravial to the Morgul Vale.
Stop walking
We caught
around.
up with the rest of the Rangers, entered the Morgul Vale with Captain Faramir, and were sent here as we, apparently, are the foremost experts on Lyrith and the Miravial.
I'm unsure if that's really a title I should wear with pride. Talk to Faron. Faron?
Has Rodrog apprised you of the situation? Excellent.
It's clear that Lyrith is using this tier of the city as a base of operations to launch aerial assaults against the Tower of the Moon, where we believe Gothmog to be. But I have a hunch that she's also looking for something. This is the Circle of Madness today. But before the city fell to evil, it was the Circle of Wisdom, the center of lore and learning in Minas Ithil. There's certainly still wisdom to be found here.
These rangers seem very familiar with you. Have you worked together before?
I briefly described my adventures with Faron and Redrock and Agarnaith. Do not mention Viznak. So the three of you have already faced Lareth the Stained. It is reassuring that our enemy is not completely unknown to us. Let us begin our preparations to venture out into the Circle of Madness.
We are
Talk to
few
Dolanthal.
here, and are lacking in information more than anything else. In enemy territory, information is the most valuable commodity.
Collect orders
Not quite the
from
mission I was hoping for, but I understand the need.
Bounty, Bloodsinger Morgul, and Captain Hethulos. If I happen upon them, I shall defeat them with ease.
Let us not
Plague Cauldrons. Yep, I can take care of that. Detract that. Defeat Stained Miraval. Oh, you sons of bitches. It's possible I may have in the past mentioned how much I fucking hate the quest limits. Especially the fact that the game insists on giving you breadcrumb quests to every new expansion area. It quite pisses me off, actually. That they force you to take a whole bunch of quests that are way below your level that you're never going to do. Or keep dismissing them every time you log in. And then limit your quests. It is infuriating. Aerial Invaders, Stained Miravial, and Great Bats. Alright, is that everybody's quests? Everybody? Everyone happy now that I've got all the quests? Okay, which way first? We are here. We will head this way first, to the right. Damn it. My first Stained Miravial. a strange flower here. I will pick that up. Peculiar plants. We have a loaded ballista, which we fire straight off into this batch of bats in a Merivile. Yeah, make it in. And she's not happy with that result. And she lets us know by going, "Ugh." Let's see. We can move that. I have rescued an ambushed ranger. Fire the loaded ballista, conveniently located to just annihilate the poor little Merivale. Now, this is one of the levels that has kind of a weird layout in that it seems like this should be going up to the next level, but I don't think it actually does. If it does, you then descend right back down. No, it does. Okay. Not sure how we get to the rest of the this circle. Because we're only here. It may, in fact, do that, or maybe I have to go down to go up. I have to go down to go up. Yes. Indeed I did. That is level 126. That's another stain Morval. We also have the path up. I think there's somebody back behind here. Come get some, you guys. More about blood witches. The memory of being back here is that there is... Maybe not. Maybe there isn't one of the named NPCs I'm supposed to kill over there, but... Up there he is. There he was. Another plague cauldron. Ooh, my health was getting quite low there. I don't know who did it, whether it was that. I think probably the big named dude. Put a big honking bleed on me. Let's go ahead and eat a little food. I'll have a perfect pie. And a feast. Nothing like a delicious meal in a horrible, haunted, circle of madness kind of area, you know? that? I think that is the actual way up to the next tier. I don't really want to go on to the next tier just yet, on account of I got all these quests to do in this tier. Or they'll let me get the next tower and open up the next tier. Hate it so much. Really do. Hate it. Just really, really, really irritates me. And sometimes the world. To make it function. And I use that word loosely. In such a fashion, intentionally, is embarrassing. It is an 8-second duration stun. That's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. Getting close on the ballista. Work. I've made exactly that noise. It's usually not when I'm getting killed by a ballista. It's when I'm waking up. Pretty similar. Got a ways to go still. But not on this tier. Now, I think we'll go over here and then up and down. It's just kind of weird the way the tier works. A couple of the tiers, they're not quite as straightforward as Minas Tirith, where the tiers are pretty much sort of hard-coded, so to speak. Ranark. Do I have a quest for Ranark? I do. She's not particularly large and in charge. Like I said. Marabats. Great bats, I mean. Marabats? I said Marabats, I think. Great bats and Maravile. You put them together, you get Marabats. Character. Destiny. I have one use. Next use in, well, essentially 24 hours. That is Gashan Kutot, the Halls of Black Lore. I don't think I have to go in there yet. But eventually, yes, I will. If memory serves. Should finish up the ballista quest, I think. Godrog, we can remove that. We have rescued 3 rangers out of 5. Well, that was thumpy. There's one of the stalkers. There was one of the stalkers. Oh, another stalker. Haha. You think you can fool me like that? Just because you could almost fool me like that? Even though I'm stunned, I can still destroy the plague cauldron. That's handy. That's 10 out of 10 bats. Caught off guard. Ah, that's one of the guards, but I saved the guard, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's taken care of. Discovery of Gashan Kutot. The Hall of Black Lore. Discovered the entrance to Gashan Kutat. I'm going to take a sec after I kill this Maribon Blood Witch. To make sure that I don't actually have to go in there. Let's see. Madness. Where's madness? There's the No, those are 2 bounties. Pharaoh. Nope. Nope, you don't have to go in there yet. Pretty sure we end up having to go in there. Another Morgul Stalker. Looking for trouble and finding it. Plagued bats. The way I went before, I think it is. I think that's where I was attacked by the stealth jerk. Goes down to the undead circle, where I don't need to be. So the alternative is to go up, so we go up temporarily. Like I said, the layout's not as logical as Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith is very straightforward, you know. Circle, one way up, one way down. Could have sworn I rescued that ranger before. Evidently I did not. Or I can rescue him multiple times. That's possible, I suppose. Strange flower. Ah, and this is my temporary home base, so to speak. The tower I'm currently operating out of. Merville and Mervale Slayer of Imlad Morgul. You're one, I assume. Yep. Oh, look. Another ambushed ranger. We'll let him go. You're welcome. I've rescued you. I'm the good guy. Stalker. Demoth completed. I have found a powerful Morval scouting. Stalker Thinoth could be defeated before he discovers. Should be defeated. Mother. Now I'm trying to find one that isn't one of those fucking breadcrumb quests that they keep giving us. Yep, that'll do. Found him, but I probably lost him. Oh, there he is. There he was. The annoyances I'm having with the game are really building up lately. My frustrations are growing. I'm having less fun. It's not my objective in any of this to have less fun. So I am looking at maybe next week taking a break and playing some other stuff. Because I don't want to be frustrated with the game I'm playing. And I increasingly am. So. Pardon me. Just so many of these niggling little issues, there's no reason for them to still be in the game. Remove the quest limits. Just make it go away. It's a terrible mechanic in the first place. Oh, looks like I got everybody. Hi, guys. It's always been a pain in the butt to manage. In a game where so much is on lore and you might want to go back at some point. You know, finish some content that you got partially done, but not all the way done. You kind of want to go back and do it, but nope, you can't keep them. Because you're limited number of quests. And of course their excuse, oh, it's based on new data and stuff like that is nonsense. Because they always gave you more quest spots if you did, I think it was more of the achievements, certain number of achievements, or I don't know, there was something they could do that would unlock more quest spots. So obviously it's not a hard and fast rule. I'm going this way. But this way has a dead end, so I'm looking for an alternative route, I think. It's just always been a really annoying mechanic in any MMO that has the limits on the number of quests. Stargazer's Spire. That's the one I'm already in, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to find a way to go up and into that direction, I think. No, this is the wrong tier, I think. So how am I supposed to go in that direction? One thing I can do is step back in and cash in quests. Stop wandering around.
Now then. Now then.
So that is 8 out of the 10. I only need 2 more. And I can move on to the next circle. But they don't have any more quests for me. So the question becomes, how do I go to the left when there's no way for me, obvious way for me to go to the left? Because it ends in a dead end. That's the sodding dead end. It's got to be up then. To the left and back down. I'm thinking, but I don't know. I have done this before, but only once. Don't really remember all that well. Obviously. I really don't think this is the way. I don't see. I don't think this is the way. There's either something I'm missing over here, or I shouldn't have come down when I did to get back to this level. And this is a dead end, right? Where is it? Okay! That's a mechanic that's an absolute piece of shit. Oh, and all the way back out to here. That's even better. Oh my fucking god. That's the kind of thing.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
I'm gonna go to Escort Line. I'm gonna turn in task materials and figure out whether I'm just gonna call it a night because my frustration with the game is just getting to be such a. Right now, I'm just not in a good place for playing Rings Online. So many of their bad game decisions are becoming just absolutely unmanageable. Cracked lances, yes, please. And more cracked lances. We got what? We have 140 cracked lances right now, so but it doesn't look like we've got enough of anything else. So we're going to turn in cracked lances. And cracked lances. And cracked lances. There we go. Sell some crap.
Good. You're here.
I did have enough sinister wings and toughened skins. But I'm going to call it early because I'm so frustrated with the game right now. I'm just so angry at so many of the game decisions and the burden they place on the player unnecessarily. For me to die in that way, trying to get down to a location where it's not even, I think, going to make my legs go maybe for 6 seconds. To die and be put outside. No, I have to fight my way. Well, not fight. Probably in a few fights, work my way back up to the tower I was just in. It's not worth my time right now. Not in the state of mind the game is put. The bits and pieces of frustration that they keep throwing up. The constant having to manage my quest log because of all of these idiotic, terrible breadcrumb quests that they insist on giving you every time you log in if you haven't done them or they're not in your log is such an incredible annoyance. And then you put them in your log and you run out of quest space. It's inexplicable to me that they seem to be intentionally throwing up more and more barricades to player enjoyment over the years. I don't understand, Ken. I don't understand why. Reduce it to a single pop-up. You have breadcrumb quests. Would you like to see them? No. And then the next time you log in, that pops up and you press no, and that's fine. But I don't need breadcrumb quests to the troll shaws. So I've let them really piss me off again. I should be back again tomorrow at my usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm sorry I'm calling it an evening, but I just not feeling it. Frustration is too much. I'll probably be playing something else tomorrow. I need a break from Lord of the Rings Online. Clearly, it's twice in a few days where they've just got me to the point where I want to install the game and then find my way to their headquarters and set the building on fire with nobody inside. So I'm going to call it here before I sour any more of my evening or yours. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I'm really sorry I'm in such a mood tonight. But I've been banging my head against the walls a little bit too much lately. So I'm just going to call it early, lay down, do some reading, relax. But I will be back tomorrow at the usual time. But probably playing something different because I've had enough of the Rings Online. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Sorry I'm such a sourpuss and grumpy old fart and curmudgeon. I should be back tomorrow. Better mood, better headspace, play something different. Thanks, guys. I will catch you next time. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and Bye, guys.